Still no luck with this thing. It's been turned on for a while in case it takes some time to start up, but no, we're getting nothing from it. But let's just look at the plotter for a second. Turn the plotter on, I'm getting a light come on, which is encouraging. And you can set the limits of the graphing area. If you go to chart hold, you've got the graph limits control here. The pen up and pen down doesn't seem to work. Oops, pressed a button. Yeah, the pen up and pen down, you can hear it click when you press pen down, but I don't think it's actually doing anything. This bit came off it with this little handle, so I need to figure out, that was right up in there somewhere, so I need to figure out how to put that back on it. You can hear it trembling a little bit. But setting the lower left limit, I can do that. Look, if I turn this knob, that goes up. I can turn that like that. So let me get a piece of paper. We could put a sheet of A4 paper on there. Maybe stick it down somehow. Probably have to stick it down somehow, but let's just leave the pen up. Where's the pen up? There's pen up, although it doesn't do anything. So if I set the lower left of the lower left part of the paper, then I press the upper right, I can change the right part there to where the upper right is. So lower left is over there, upper right is over here, but the vertical knob for the upper right isn't doing anything. And if I try and force it, it fights me. No. Doesn't like it. So the upper right I can't seem to set properly. I'm not sure why, but that's obviously no good because I can't use... I mean, I could draw a one-dimensional graph perhaps, but I wouldn't be able to do much more than that. It can't... I mean, clearly it works. Whatever the mechanism is to move the pen up and down works. For some reason, this knob is doing nothing. So maybe it's the knob itself that's... Ah. There we are. I just punched it and it started working. So now we've got lower left, upper right. There we are. Now I need to give it some data. So if I go turn chart hold off, it just says error. Error, let's turn it off and on again. Chart hold is off, pen down. Right, now it needs to get some sort of signal from this thing. But that's not working. So I reckon the plotter works. There's some instructions under here, which I probably should have read before, but never mind. I reckon the plotter works, but I can't get this to work yet. Help me, please help me.